What is up, YouTube? It's Crazy Kangaroo here. Today we're going to be doing another video on Pixelgun 3D of a subject that I think needs to be covered. Pixelgun 3D needs to be fixed. It is completely broken, and it's pay to win, and no one likes a pay to win game. So let's try to get this video out, spread the words, and see if Realisoft will listen to everyone in the community that says the same thing. So, all credit goes to Perfect Rusher, or Infamous Rusher, as he goes by now. Because he's the one that started this all, and he is the mastermind behind this subject. So, credit goes to him for bringing this up, and he started a trend with us now. So, back in the good old days, Pixelgun 3D was a good game. There was no armor, there was no gems, it was easy to get coins back then, and it was fun. And then along came armor added into the game. Armor basically made the game a little bit of a struggle, because when armor was added, the primary weapons just went downhill. The primary weapons didn't do damage all that much, they wouldn't kill the armor person that fast, and you rarely see anyone use primary weapons now in this game. The only way to really quickly take down an armor person is by using a sniper, and this is the only way. I mean, there's other ways you can use your premium, but you can never use your primary or your backup because they're just so weak for an adamant armor player and all those higher level players. So armor definitely makes this game a little bit harder to play, because, for example, if you're a new player to Pixelgun 3D, you just downloaded the game, and you come in here with the weakest weapons, the starter guns, and you go into a multiplayer lobby, you go up against armored players, there's no way on earth you are going to kill them. There's just no way. And of course, when you do, you'll eventually lose the match because you're not getting any kills unless you end up on a good team if you're playing team deathmatch. But you're hardly going to get any kills, and it's going to be hard for you to get all these good guns and level up. So basically, if you're a new player to this game, it's just not even worth trying to compete with the other players out there. So that's the armor that ruins this game almost. And then there's gems. Gems was added with or after armor came along. And the gems is basically Realisoft's way of earning money. This is a free game to play, and they're not making that much money without the gem system. But because it's here, this is what's actually getting the money. And then they do like little sales to make it to make them get like a better price, and maybe persuade people to buy their in-game currency. And of course, half this community, or most of it, is little kids. And because of that, little kids love spending money on things. And what better way to spend it than on Pixelgun 3D gems? So, kids spend their money or their birthday gift card on these gems, so that way they can get the newest, the coolest, the overpowered weapons in this game. And it's really stupid because some of the hardworking players barely have enough gems just to buy one gun, while all these kids running around the map with most of the gems and guns. And people have to resort to hacking or bending the game to get free gems and just get over a bunch, like 1,000 gems and whatnot. Now, yes, you could do that. However, that is illegal if you did not know that. Just how it's illegal to talk about who you want to vote for president. If you didn't realize that that's illegal, it's because you're pretty much, in a sense, robbing um, Realisoft for their money. It might not seem like it, but you really are, because you're using this hack or things to get your gems. You're not really paying Realisoft what they are really trying to get you to do. And I can understand why people would do it, because like it's steep to buy gems, and that's what Realisoft wants. They want money, and I don't think Realisoft does deserve the money, so people hack the game for gems. But because you're getting free gems another way, Realisoft isn't making money off of you, but you're basically using their in-game currency, and that's basically a felony. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can go look it up on Google or something. But that's what Realisoft does. They take the advantage of little kids in this game to persuade them by having sales to buy their gems to make it look more professional and like it's worth the price. In reality, it's really not, because most of the guns in this game that do cost gems are just guns just to make you look cool and whatnot, running around the map. Hey, look at me! I got this gun. Well, yeah, you got that gun, but you probably paid gems for it. Um, and because of the fact that you have to buy gems to get some of these guns, it makes it a pay-to-win game, because most of the guns in this game are worth gems, and Realisoft basically knows that the people are going to buy the overpowered guns because they're worth gems and you have to buy gems. And Realisoft knows they're going to be making money off of you, so they do it this way. Now that we're talking about overpowered guns, let's move away from gems and talk about a gun that was added before this update came along, and it was so cheesy that it ended up getting nerfed in this update. And basically, it is the Smart Bullet Bazooka rocket launcher that had 4 rockets in a clip, and basically you shot it in someone's general direction and it would track them across the map and basically obliterate them. It was so cheesy that they ended up nerfing it. Now, before it got nerfed, it was extremely overpowered. Probably not as overpowered as you think it is, but it was kind of overpowered in a way, to where everyone used it and this is all you saw. Now, what I don't like about this is that because everyone is using the same weapon, it's not giving everyone a variety of weapons to use. So basically, if you're trying to win a game, you have to go with the crowd and use the overpowered weapons. You can't use what you want to use, but you have to use what other people use to win, which I think is kind of bad, because it makes every gun in this game pointless. There's no reason to buy other guns if you have to use that same gun everyone else is using. Not only do you have to use it, but it doesn't make you seem special. It makes you seem like you're one with everyone else. And of course, being like everyone else, just it doesn't show who you really are and like who you want to like be and like express yourself of like what you like. And I find that really dumb. So not only is it about armor, gems, and just weapons and like not being able to use what you want to use, but there's also dating in this game that I think kind of ruins the fun. I did make a video earlier before this, and basically in that video I was talking about how dating should not be a thing in this game, because this is a shooting first-person shooter game, first of all. And like I said, half the community or most is little kids, and they're probably at least 8 to 12-year-olds wanting to find boyfriends and girlfriends in this game because they can't get one in real life. Now, how does this ruin the game, you're probably wondering? Back before Sandbox was a thing, all the daters were in the multiplayer games, and basically, if you had a dater on your team, they would not kill the other team, they would just run around chatting, causing your team to lose, and it was annoying because I'm pretty sure you wanted to win to level up and get your coins and whatnot. But then Relisoft made a smart decision and basically made a game mode for these daters called Sandbox. Now, in Sandbox mode, it's just a game mode where you can lounge around with other people and just chat with them. And it's made for them. There's really nothing else to do but chat in there. And basically, that was a smart move because there's no other way to get rid of the daters in this game. Because if you don't do nothing about it, they're still going to be in multiplayer. There's really nothing you could do besides something like that. So that was a smart move to do from Relisoft. However, it still doesn't help the fact that there's kids in this game still trying to date. So if you try to date someone in this game, you don't know who they really are. I mean, you don't hear their voice. You don't know nothing about them. They're a complete stranger to you. And yet you say you want to date them, you love them, you think they're cute, and whatnot, even though you don't know who they are. So, this leads into catfishing. And for people that don't know what catfishing is, it's basically pretending to be someone online who you're really not. So basically, if you're a boy trying to ask out a girl in this game, a supposedly girl, but in reality, you're probably dating a 41-year-old man, and of course, that is not what you want. That could lead you down to a wrong road, and you do not want to be down that road. So I'm just trying to look out for you people who do date in this game, giving you a heads up just to be careful who you're talking to, and just don't date in this game. It's not a dating website, it's a first-person shooter, like I said. And it's just, it bugs me that there are people in this game that date, and it just ruins the fun because the people that do date in this game are probably the people that aren't really good at Pixel Gun 3D that actually are good at multiplayer. And if they would go to the multiplayer, it would just be easier for me to get free kills, or just everyone get free kills, and it will be a lot better, easier to win multiplayer matches getting free kills off of the daters. However, it does kind of ruin that um, aspect of the game. But that's basically all I really have to say. So to wrap it all up,